Junior students, here I am presenting the topic software as a services in a cloud computing. This particular subject is to be taught in MCA third semester, code KC014. Myself Avanish Srivastava, I am assistant professor in Akgec college. Contents: computing today, introduction to SaaS, software as a services, brief history, SaaS architecture, financial consideration, pros and cons, conclusion, question and answers. Computing today. We are in the era of the cloud computing. Cloud computing stacks in the current scenario. Each and every person who have the social accounts, social networks accounts, or the email, if they are using the any email, having the email means Gmail or Yahoo Mail or Hotmail or Rediff, whatever else, then but obvious they are using the cloud based applications provided by the Google Cloud service, Google Cloud or IBM Cloud or Microsoft Clouds. These are the, if you are talking about the stacks, then cloud computing stacks, all the services to be kept in a stack: infrastructure as a services, platform as a services, software as a services, monitoring as a services, communication as a services, anything as a services. So many buzz terms, but SaaS is one of the most widely used service in modern era. SaaS application services, they are actually here we are using in this slide, here mentioning the three services: cloud based services, software as a services, platform as a services, infrastructure as a services. In software as a services means application and services, business user consumer, PaaS, platform as a services, technical IT community, infrastructure as a services, technical IT community. In SaaS means Salesforce, NetSuite, Zoho, Zimbra, Office Live, Concur, Telio. In PaaS platform, Google App Engine, GAE, Force.com, Microsoft Azure, IBM Cloud, Oracle Cloud. Infrastructure as services, infrastructure, technical IT community. It is for technical. This particular services is for technical IT community. Amazon features are Amazon EC2 and S3, Rackspace, EMC, Sun Project, Coraline, Blue Cloud. Introduction as a service. Software as a service is a software distribution model in which the service is available. Software as a service means the software which we are using in the current scenario, that is Microsoft MS Office, MS means 365, and Zoom app, and Zoom app, Google Meet, and Microsoft Teams, and Google Calendars, Google Drives. These are the it is a compact of all the basic services by the basic services given to the person or people by the cloud services provider. So software as a services, a software distribution model which is the services available to customers over the cloud and hosted by a service provider. In services provider, the first important phase is infrastructure as a services. In this infrastructure as a services, we can create a virtual machines with the help of the applications. We can create a virtual machines. Virtual hardwares means configure the particular machines, virtual machines, and then operate or install a particular operating system on different virtual machines, and means some virtual machines Windows operating system, some virtual machines have Ubuntu open source operating system, some have Mac operating system, Android operating systems. On these different platforms, on these different platforms have the multiple number of software applications is to be run on this particular platforms. Means the first scenario is infrastructure as a services, the second scenario is platform as a services, the second scenario is software as a services, then fourth is storage as a services, then fifth is storage as a services, security as a services. These are the multiple number of features, but here we are discussing about the software as a services. The next is network based access to and to management of commercially available softwares, application delivery. Commercially based applications software means that is pay as the you can pay the services, you can pay for the services which you want to get from the service providers. A multiple number of services, the companies, the different companies in the market are providing the different cloud based services is to be in a customized way, means 4 to 5 or 6 to 10 services to be compact and giving is a you can, every person or every consumer can get the services from the cloud based company through the quarterly or annually or half yearly basis. You can pay the particular, you can purchase the services from the cloud based company. This is customized way, and means commercially it is available for the customers and business enterprises or for entrepreneur. Next is history. In 1960, IBM and other mainframe providers conducted time sharing or utility computing services, offering computer power and databases to banks and large organizations. In 1990s, with the expansion of the internet, means the main important role for the cloud, the main backbone of the cloud based applications, the first important is internet. Internet means here in currently we are using 5G, that is Internet of Things, 5G networks, in which high uploading and downloading, high Gbps, you can getting the Gbps speed. That is different multiples via the different multiples vendors, means Geo Fibers and Starlink and fiber, Voda Idea Fibers and others companies are providing the 5G networks. Via this 5G networks you can interconnect with the systems which are using in a cloud based cloud based applications or tools. So the main important is internet. In 1960, it is not, the speed of the internet is not good, and the invention of the internet is to be at the time it was started for the internet, means before 20 years before, so you are using 2G, then after you can 3G, then after you can get 4G, means LTE, and then VoLTE, or then 5G. Means time to time the speed of the internet is to be increased, and if the internet speed is to be increased, the services which we are using, which we are getting from the cloud based company, you can get faster. These are the evolutionary timeline for the SaaS, software as a service evolutions. Dark ages 1984, 2001 and 2008. Here we are displaying the slides, evolutionary timeline and application company, batch and installation processing, transaction processing, desktop productivity apps, on-time enterprise apps, CRM and ERP, ASP hosted enterprise apps and SaaS enterprise apps. That is, time to time the applications or softwares is to be upgraded, or multiple number of softwares to be included, or getting the advanced features in SaaS time to time, means from dark ages to current, that is 2008 or 2024s. In software as a services, each and every person are having the Twitter accounts, blogs, they are using the websites, CRM, word processing, email, hosting, marketing, e-commerce, Salesforce automations. These are the, each and every person in the world is to be connected through the connected or using the cloud based software as a services. It is the main important role of the internet to get all the services of the cloud based applications, of the cloud based services. SaaS architecture fueled by bandwidth in technologies. The cost of PC has been reduced significantly with more powerful computing, but the cost of all application software has not followed. The SaaS architecture means the technologies, means the hardware technology and the software. The software, time to time, the software, the function of the softwares and the updated advanced versions of the software is to be available in the market. And already, if you are getting the if you are looking the PC in 20 years back or 30 years back, and if you are looking the desktop or PC, that is we are using the thin laptop. We are using the thin laptop, and a smart desktop with smart laptops you are seeing in the market, means hard getting the advanced high speed microprocessor speed gigahertz, and 10 TB hard disk and 12 GB memory. 20 years back it is not possible to imagine that is processor speed now which we are currently using, and RAM size and hard disk size. In 20 years back we are using floppy disk. We are using floppy drive which is stored 15 KB data, 20 KB data, 30 KB data. Next, software as a services, platform as a services, means service G, select G. These are the SaaS architectures, software as a service architectures. Platform as a services, software as a services. Platform means what are the operating system is to be available for in particular desktop or means or virtual machines. The different here we are mentioning the virtual machines as a node 1, node 2, node 3, node 4, whatever else, and these and what are the operating systems is to be available for particular nodes, means platform. This is known as platform as a services. And what type of the application is to be run, what type of application is to be run or installed on a particular platforms, that is software as a services. Next, high level architectures. There are the three key differentiators: the separative well designed SaaS applications from a poorly designed one, scalable, multi-tenant effects, configurable. These are the some features, means you can upgrade or downgrade the size of upgrade and downgrade the size of the applications. Size of the applications means software as a services. Numbers of applications to be used. You can minimize or maximize the applications, but the number of the application is number of application you are using minimum or maximum. It is, you can firstly before using it you can pay the services, and you can get the applications from the cloud service providers. Scaling the applications, that is scalable and configure. These are the SaaS architectures. It is a pyramidal overview. Scalable, configure, multi-tenant, true SaaS, configurable, multi-tenant, semi SaaS, configurable, quasi, ad hoc, custom, pseudo SaaS. The SaaS means software as a services. We can categorize the applications on the basis of the numbers of applications and the behaviors of the SaaS. We can categorize among the we can categorize it in a form of the pseudo SaaS, quasi SaaS, semi SaaS, and true SaaS. High level architectures, multi-tenancy. Important architectures shift from designing isolated single tenant applications. One application instance must be able to accommodate accommodate users from multiple other companies at the same time. Multi-tenancy means a particular application is shared by the service provider among the different organizations. This is known as multi-tenancy features. All transparent to any of the users. The requires an architecture means some particular application is to be shared or to be used by different organizations at the same time. This is known as it is known as public cloud. Means high level configurable. Traditionally, each configurable single applications instance on a single server has to be accommodates users from several different companies once. These are the high level architect configurable, traditionally custom. Each customer's users mandate to configure the way customers configuring, including extra developers. Means configuration. The this particular application is to be this particular application, a multiple number of application is to be run is to be run on which platform, and this on which platform, what are the configuration of the system, what is the configuration of the virtual machines. On the basis of the hardware configuration, means virtual machines configuration, and the platform basis, this particular software is to be executed or it can be used via the service provider. Financial consideration: SaaS sales in 2010 reached $10 billion. In 2011, it sells to 20.7% from 2010. Means time to time the business of the cloud based service provider is high. Now you can already see in the current environment that different OTT platforms, different OTT platforms, or different social media big company, Amazon, AWS, Amazon Web Services, Amazon, and Flipkart. All the companies, all the e-commerce based companies are using the cloud based services, cloud based features, softwares, and these collaborative tools or services, they can grow or build up their financially growth day by day, year by year in the current environment. Pricing: the initial setup cost for sales is typically lower than the equivalent. SaaS vendors typically price, if we are does all the services, means SaaS, PaaS, IaaS, SaaS, DaaS, monitoring as a services, each and every services which is provided by the cloud is to be given by the service provider as a price based. It is very beneficial benefit for the entrepreneurs. If we are not using these cloud based services, then you can purchase this particular the infra, means servers or desktops and platforms and softwares and securities. There are the major concerns. These are major requirement of big and much more financial assets are required to get these services. So for the entrepreneur, it is very beneficial for each and every entrepreneur to get the services which is provided by the cloud service providers. These are the pros, that is advantages and disadvantages compared to traditional. If we are comparing the traditional features, then we can see it is more benefit in the terms of the technology, in the terms of the productivity, in the terms of the increase the productivity, to increase the transparency, to increase the mission and mission the organizations. It is very beneficial for us. Means robust, these are the features: robustness, privacy and security, reliability. Each and every software can get these are features. Okay, ठीक है. Okay students, thank you for watching this lecture video, and in next video I will share the knowledge of other topics in cloud computing. Thank you.